Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over two things that are kind of new concepts that I'm tweaking. This is called the quick win. This is an article in Inc. magazine talking about businesses leading change. And so business principles are essentially universal and transferable. And so this is a principle that absolutely is core to the Larkin Protocol. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you what a quick win does not look like, okay? Because many studies show that the majority of significant transformation in business fails. Most business leaders fail in making significant changes in their business. So let's say that I am a dentist and I know that my hygiene department is deficient. I know that my perio diagnosis is deficient. All statistics show that across the board worldwide. So let's say I want to change that. Well, let me look at the 2018 collaboration of the American Academy of Periodontology and the European Federation of Periodontology. They came up with a joint statement and a joint standard for diagnosis. And I'm looking at these 5 tables, and I counted 90 separate squares. And so if I set up a team meeting with my staff and I said, team, we really need to do a better job with diagnosis. We need patients to start accepting treatment. This is the new classification of periodontal disease. Here are the major categories. Here's the classification. Here's the staging of perio, the grading of perio. I mean, this thing goes on forever. I would think in my hands, my level of success with this would be essentially 0. I don't think I could move my team an inch in having them memorize these tables of diagnosis. So this is essentially the Larkin Protocol in a nutshell. I've made this incredibly simple. There are 2 diseases, dental caries, periodontal disease. There are 3 levels of assessment: low risk, medium risk, high risk. And then there are 4 modalities that are universal within those 3 levels of risk. We test patients biologically, we teach them, and we teach them very effectively. We treat them, and the treatments can vary between lasers and ozone, and we'll talk about that. And then we repeat. Depending on how a patient responds, we modulate the therapy and we repeat. So we test, teach, treat, repeat. I could teach this to a 3rd grader in probably 5 minutes. So what is a quick win? A quick win is giving a team something tangible. They can put their hands on it. It gets them energized. They see something that's coming, a change that's coming that gives them energy, and it validates the new way of doing things. And you also require near-term strategic achievable goals. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what a quick win looks like. This is Sue at ADX earlier this year, and I took a short film clip of her presenting. Now, she's presenting this biofilm to a dentist, okay? I want you to look at energy. I want you to look at tangible. I want you to look at new and innovative. This is the entire thing in a nutshell. Yeah. Now, if you talk about the microscope, this is the real microscope. Yeah. Good. Oh my God, I need to get rid of it. How do I do it? This is fantastic. Look at my mom is wearing. No.
You too. Happy Father's Yeah. Did you get a sensitive to my patient? You get sensitive to my patient?
I absolutely love that film clip because this doctor says, I need to get rid of this. How do I do it? And I think anybody here that you'll see tonight that's had experience, this is a universal thing. There is no experience you will ever have in dentistry where a patient's asking you straight up for treatment, okay? And I can go back to that diagnosis grid, the American Academy of Perio, and there is not any chance that I could do a diagnosis where a patient would ask me for treatment. It doesn't meet the requirements.